Liverpool are considering letting Calvin Ramsay go in January if a bidding club submits the right offer. Since the EFL Cup defeat to Crystal Palace, Ramsay has garnered more attention at Liverpool following his performance. The right-back joined in July 2022 and has been patiently gathering experience for the under-21s and on loan, before eventually pushing for the senior team. Ramsay's potential has even put him on Rangers' radar as Danny Rowe looks to strengthen his squad in January. As I revealed on the latest edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, the 22-year-old is starting to question whether he can force a move away from Anfield in search of consistent senior football, especially with Scotland potentially qualifying for the World Cup during the November international break. Ramsay could be a shock inclusion in the national team for the tournament next summer if he makes a bold transfer away from the Reds. Speaking on the Inside Track podcast over Liverpool's view of the situation, I explained, Calvin Ramsay came out of the cold really at Liverpool to play in that Carabao Cup game against Crystal Palace. He was one of Liverpool's better performers. It's going to be hard for him to break inside the Liverpool team long term. I think that's probably the big issue facing Calvin Ramsay. You've got Conor Bradley, Jeremy Frimpong all ahead of him in the first team, and most of the time he's spent at Anfield he has spent that on loan. He's been out on loan at Bolton, Wigan, Kilmarnock as well, and he's had a few injury problems as well which have set him back, but I think potentially Liverpool could be open to offers for Ramsay in January, just to get him some first-team minutes as well. He didn't do himself any harm with that performance against Crystal Palace, and that might bring a few clubs to the table for him in January. Arne Slot considering the defensive future at Anfield as contract talks stall with Andy Robertson. The future of Ramsay remains uncertain, much like many components of the Reds' rearguard. Sources told Football Insider that Liverpool are preparing contract talks with Andy Robertson, given his contract expires at the end of the season. The Scotsman has been a very reliable asset for both Jurgen Klopp and Arne Slot, but is facing the possibility of leaving Anfield on a free next summer.